Hey everybody, this is Tay from Tay's Podcast, and I'm going to let you know about an easy way you can make your podcast, edit it, and distribute it while also getting a sponsor, all with one app. And that app is free. It'll help put your podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcast, and you can even make money from it with the sponsorship that the app offers you. And so that app is Anchor. I definitely recommend, if you have any podcast ideas, go download Anchor from the App Store or just look up anchor.fm and you will be able to find everything you need to help you make a podcast.
And this dude looks at me, he goes, "Nah, man, I'm fucked up." And I'm just like, "You're drunk, right?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm fucked up." And I'm like, "Dude, you're gonna be driving like a 1,500-pound jack. What are you doing?" Like, that's kind of, you're putting me at risk here. I'm gonna try to stay as far away from you as possible. And he's like, "Yeah, you probably better."
Dude, he gets as high as I do, I feel like.
No, he was drunk as fuck.
Oh, he was drunk.
Like, just,
dude,
like, to where he couldn't even control one of his eyes. Like, one of his eyes was like that.
Oh, he had a lazy eye.
Oh, yeah, he was fucked up. I was cracking up, because the dude's hilarious. But I was like, you know how easily you can get fired? Like, so easily, because if they catch you drunk, you're gone. Yeah. Like, they don't play games when it comes to stuff like that.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
But, I mean, like I said, that's why I think you should just chill out on the weed for like a couple months. And then be like, bam, now I got a new job, now you're making way more money. Because you'll make a lot more money.
Okay.
Because like I said, I just work 50 hours. Like, sometimes they'll force you to work an extra 10-hour shift, like a day. Like, and you can actually do it yourself, where you can be like, hey, this week I'm willing to work any amount of days if you want to give them to me, and they'll probably give you like a 5th day. And and you do that 5th day, you make around $750 to $800.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn, I really do need to look into that job.
Yeah. And it's easy, because like I said, I didn't tell you this. I didn't mention, because you're talking about my pods.
Yeah.
I literally, you have your headset, and it only covers one ear, and the other part here. I literally throw my pod in, throw my hoodie over it, and I just listen to the podcast while I'm walking and doing it.
That's why I loved my AirPods.
It's because it's so fun.
Dude, at work, just one ear. That's all I need.
And you can hide it.
See? No,
you can hide it hella easy.
Remember when I used to have my hair?
Mm-hmm. You hide it.
It cover.
Yeah.
But I'm actually thinking about growing the dreads out again.
I liked it better because I really like J. Cole's dreads.
Yeah, no,
I like those really sloppy dreads.
All the ones that I had just
fucking there. Yeah, that's
okay. Cool. That'd be cool. But this is gonna sound weird because I ain't never done this before, but this is the T&J podcast.
Oh. You're gonna start it off now. That's how the intro's gonna be.
That's how the intro's gonna be.
T&J podcast. Is that what we're gonna be?
That's what I was thinking. I mean, you could find this on anywhere because of the way the app works. So, like, the way Anchor works is it literally distributes this podcast to everywhere.
Really?
Like, if you looked on your phone right now for Tay's podcast, you would literally find my face.
Did you do a first podcast already?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I just did the intro. So I just was like, hey guys, I'm gonna start a podcast. It's gonna be coming out every Friday. I'm gonna be talking about life and shit like that.
This random dude on the bus, what's going on with you guys?
Yeah, no, so I was just trying to introduce myself, and then Anchor actually sponsors people.
But you don't edit this at all?
No, I totally can afterwards.
Okay, yeah.
Like, it's...
Because I feel like a lot of this should probably be edited out, maybe. I don't know if you want to edit it out. Fix it afterwards. We'll see. Because it's just like... we
gotta be raw and uncut to be like... But I mean, we could listen to this before we upload it and everything. We'll be perfectly fine.
Not me. It's gonna take me a while before I can start listening to my own voice.
Dude, we still need to try.
I don't know why.
We need to try at least.
Like, as humans, we suck so much just because of that. Because, like, when you listen to your voice, you fucking hate it. When you see yourself in a mirror, you're fine. But when you see yourself on pictures, you're the fucking ugliest person you ever seen in your life. You're like, who the fuck is this person?
I don't know why, but I feel like video kind of makes you not smaller, but it makes your body more...
No, it makes your body the way it actually is to other people.
Yeah.
You're not used to it.
Yeah, because it almost feels like you're visualizing someone else.
Well, because whenever you look at yourself, the only way to look at yourself is through a mirror. That's the reverse angle of you. That's the exact opposite of what you... Like, when I look at myself in the mirror, I'm like, sexy ass beast. Because I got confidence about that. But, like, no. But like,
Hashtag
when I see myself on fucking cameras, I'm like, dude, who the hell is this ugly ass dude? Like, not when we're doing this.
I mean, I was just thinking we could.
Because if we're not gonna post this, yeah. But like, if we're gonna post this, which we might. I'm pretty sure we post it. I don't want to have like hard, like, you know what I mean?
I feel like we don't shuffle that fast,
I just want to like.
Yeah, no.
Talk. Because that's what I wanted to do. Is that when we do this podcast, I just want to talk for like an hour straight.
Okay.
And then after the hour's up, like we'll see the timer, which is so cool that it has a timer right there because I was gonna have a timer separately. But as the timer's going, we'd see the hour and then we'd be like, okay, we need to find a place to stop. We want it like done.
Just cut it out.
We would be like, okay.
But I feel like the way we're setting it up now, we could also have an ending to it. Like, because you get to make segments.
Smash that like button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe.
YouTube it actually doesn't set up on.
YouTube is cancer.
For now.
No, YouTube is
now. It used to not be, dude. Like, YouTube used to be
so legit.
The TV for me.
For me.
Like, every day I would go on it.
It is for me, but it's slowed down a lot.
Yeah, no, I could go on YouTube maybe.
I just watch my subscriptions.
I can't
watch anything else.
Once a day, only for an hour.
Oh, that's really short.
Exactly.
I watch it probably longer than that. Because I still have a lot of subscriptions.
I use a lot of Netflix. I love Netflix.
Netflix is awesome.
But normally I'm playing my games. Like, I just got Final Fantasy 12.
Yeah, you have the Switch.
Yeah, so, dude, I'm loving that game. I just put like 14 hours another day.
That's funny because I was just watching it. Like I was watching a channel that I'd watched like back in the past once in a while because it pops up because it's really popular. It's called Sam and Colby. Bro, every single one of their thumbnails is all like arrows pointing at this and like, oh my god, you won't believe what happened, and their face is in the front of the picture, and it's like, I love those videos. And it's like 3 a.m. challenge, haunted, you won't believe what happened. Tried to trespass here,
talking about the
almost
clickbait?
got caught.
The clickbait.
But it got so bad because I was like, you know, it's sad because I was like, I'm actually entertained. These videos are kind of entertaining until they started doing a lot of videos where it was like, this has been like the craziest thing that's ever happened to us. Because there's one video in particular where they had said, it was a video of them walking, and then they were walking next to what looked like a building, just like kind of like a big, tall building, and all you hear is a lady go, hey, stop, and then they cut the camera off. And then they say, and of course they only say this, they have no proof, no nothing, that the guard had a gun pointing at them the entire time. And they were fearful of their life because of this. Welcome to being black, by the way. Like, they're white kids worried about cops shooting them. Get the... Anyways, so...
Continue, black.
Yeah.
Continue.
So, anyways... Thank you, brother. No, anyways... So they were like, they ordered us against the fence. 10 more cops showed up, all of them pointing guns at us, and the cops were like, we got you now, you're going to jail. And they're like, why? And it's like, because it's a preschool over here. And I'm like,
what?
Okay, I mean, maybe a preschool that's high security because of a lot of mass shootings, but why a preschool of all things? Or it was weird.
I mean, the people just going to preschools now picking up kids?
It was just their story, and they kept talking about this, and I was like, this seems like a lot of bullshit.
It does. That does seem.
And
it could be very fake.
The reason why I stopped watching them was because of video they did the exact same thing. Not that way, but like they went like, what we're about to show you in this video. They go to a lot of haunted places. It was the scariest thing. And our lives are forever changed. We're not going to show it on camera because it didn't get caught on camera. But it was the scariest thing. And they showed everything leading up to it, and they kind of cut the camera off. I'm like, oh my god. And then they go like to this cave. That's like for rituals and stuff like that. And so they go in there, and then they light their candles, and they like, if anyone's here, please make their presence known. Nothing happens. And all of a sudden, you hear people coming into the cave, and they're like, oh no, they're here. So they run back into the deeper part of the cave. And then they're hiding out in the deeper, because there's no way around. They have to pass those people. So then they finally see the people, and they're like, hey, we're chill. And then they smack the camera, because for some reason they smack his camera, and it hits the ground, stops.
Oh.
And then they explain what happened next. And I'm like...
so there was way too many of those types of videos
yes,
that you
and
were
I'm just
like...
okay, you're obviously...
I could understand 1, maybe 2.
No.
But when it's at 4, 5...
If you're gonna make entertaining videos that are just a joke, whatever. Like, if you're gonna make a video where it's like haunted stuff is like crazy, you know, we're gonna, fake all this stuff to make it more entertaining, that's
Do they say that it's satire?
No.
None
of it. All of it's considered real.
Oh.
And, like...
Because I could see if they said that was satire, that means like you're overreacting, nigga.
Yeah.
But if they didn't say that,
well,
and if they're acting like it's real,
no, you're fine. You're fine because it's TV. It's interesting. It's very watchable until you start doing those things where like, well, we couldn't record, or we didn't want. We like the scariest thing to change life until you over dramatize it, make it try to seem too realistic.
Like, don't do what was his name?
Jake Paul?
No, the other one.
Logan Paul.
The one that saw the dead body.
Do you like how that's the first thing I went to is Jake and Logan Paul?
Yeah.
Like the one who did Jake Paul, Logan Paul, one of those two?
They're that famous now. They're so famous YouTubers that they are in our normal lives.
Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, 100%.
But Logan Paul, when he showed the dead body on YouTube, but it still got aired? and it wasn't taken that serious? On the
trending page for
Dude,
fucking ever.
It wasn't taken that serious, though.
No.
Until somebody was like, that's an actual dead guy.
Look at this over here.
That's trending. Because I normally go on the trending.
It was on trending. Just it was like number third on trending or something like that.
It was at one.
And I kept looking at it and I was like, is that a dead body in the thumbnail? And then right below that was like,
we saw
Jake Paul or Logan Paul sees a dead body in the forest and records it. We should all overreact and freak out.
And then he was like, this has changed our moment. People shouldn't do suicide and everything. Like, I watched the video.
Oh, you did?
And then, like, I saw
First of all.
Like, dude, I was like...
First of all, the beginning, when they were in Japan...
Yo, just being...
Dicks.
Crazy.
Oh, my God.
Just leaving a fish on a cab.
Like, they were like, hey, do you eat dogs? Do you eat dogs? Like...
Just doing weird shit.
If you're going to go to a different country, be respectful. Please.
It's Japan, though. I feel like I would go absolutely insane if I was seeing that many gorgeous Asian women with that much anime. You really I would go insane.
Oh my God, you sound like my sister. You really think like it's not when you go over to Tokyo, Japan? It's not like fucking funfetti getting thrown. No. Girls wearing big ass like.
But there are roads.
Oh yeah,
where it is.
I've only heard about that. Of course, I've never been to Japan, but I have heard that there's like anime places or anime.
Like there's Pokemon.
Like how
centers.
we have Chinatowns. They have
like I don't think you understand. There's Pokemon centers.
Oh yeah.
No, yeah, well, I love Pokemon.
We have Nike centers.
I don't give a fuck.
Nike's our version of Pokemon.
Like
that's our version of Pokemon centers. American.
Touche.
Like the same thing.
But yeah, and so I love those though, and I believe that there would be such beautiful Asian women over there that my little thing of about them, I would feel like I would totally get over that.
Oh, yeah, you'd be like, oh man, I'm fucking all these Asian women now.
Yeah, no, it's like I'm gonna
penis or not, they're getting down. Wait, did we even record that part that you're talking about? No, we didn't. So
we didn't talk about the females.
Completely out of context. That's perfect, actually.
But
just keep it out of context. They won't know anything. You're gay now, apparently.
I'm not gay. I like women that might have a penis.
Sounds pretty.
Saying it like that sounds a little gay. But just think about it in a way of porn. Just think about it in porn terms. Porn turns me on. I don't know if real life does. The same way.
Oh, okay. So no, for me it's not even close. I don't like
porn jobs in person, anymore. But in porn, just the right thing.
See, that's
could
weird.
Get me.
I think it's because you're also maybe either overwatching it or you're into some really weird stuff. Because I don't even really enjoy porn anymore. I'm like, I
watch it a lot. Like,
any of the videos I used to like, I'm
stop.
just like, this is kind of annoying.
I should really stop. That's how bad I got.
Oh my God, you want to talk about porn? I want to be done with Facebook. I'm so close to literally deleting Facebook. Because there's so many of those ads, and one of my favorite ads, I don't know if you've seen this, it's like from black toothpaste or whatever, some black, like, you put it on your teeth and it helps whiten your teeth. Ooh, because this guy brings this coffee up to this girl, and she goes, and for the people who can't watch me, porn acting. Like, she was literally taking out of a porn and sat there and said, we're going to run another commercial. Like, right after you just got drilled, running another commercial. Because the acting was so bad.
I don't understand
but the acting of all of those things are so bad.
They are, but yeah, you're right. There's so many porns where the acting is absolutely awful.
And I can't.
Unless it's a porno. Like, unless they're acting like it is a porno.
No, I'm laughing because I just showed my girlfriend this one because I was watching it. And I lost my boner as soon as I saw this. So he like starts fucking her. And then he just looks at her and goes.
He just spits in like her face?
Yes.
Oh.
And she goes, "Oh yeah, spit on me, daddy." And I'm just like, "I'm done.
This
I'm done
is
for
me.
the day. Nope, over. I can't do it." Like, and it wasn't like a. It was a.
Like a loogie.
Like, you know how in the Western movies they and spit in a little tin can and go ting. That's what it was, but on her face. Like, dude, it was great.
That is a great, actually. That sounds amazing.
It was so. If anyone wants to watch it, type in like Brazzers.
Oh, razors. It's Brazers.
No. Brazers?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Slicing
herself with
ZZER. Brazers.
Is the blood version of razors?
No.
No, bro. I only slice myself with brazers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only brazers.
But that's...
Yeah, type in that.
Because I bought a subscription.
And then as a girl... Oh, I did.
Dude,
But
it charged me like every day for like a month.
Dude.
It was like $1.
My card went through fraudulent activity.
Yeah.
It was like, bro, calm down with the porn, man. That's some fraudulent ass activity if I've ever seen.
Like, there's not just one person ordering all this porn.
No.
And then once I got the premium, there wasn't that much to it.
No.
Like, there was there was less videos than there was free.
The videos, the commercials are hot.
No, not the commercials. The videos are amazingly, like, the details they have in it, and like they get the perfect angles. Quality is absolutely amazing. But the production behind it, out of this world.
It's ridiculous. It's so like the ideas and stuff are so just like.
I know, like I'm not even gonna talk about that.
It's hot, but
and then
I'm not gonna lie.
They smash, and I'm like, that was the best. And then I try to look for something else even remotely as good as that, and I could find so much better amateur shit than this pro. Shit is pretty nice. But amateur shit feels so real though. It feels like I could actually meet that type of girl.
It feels not only does it feel like you meet the girl, it just feels like you're there sometimes. You're just like, that's me.
It's like, nigga, that's my couch.
I have a couch just like that. I was like, my bedroom.
I want to just sit on the other side of the room, and now I'm watching the porn in my living room. I'm good, G.
No, about the Brazzers. God, that's such a dumb name.
Dude, it's sad that I know them all.
I'm talking about that commercial is amazing. Like,
no,
when you're scrolling through Pornhub and you look at the bottom,
like you're just like, the ads.
That's crazy.
Like the little ads and the little flip, the way they thumbnail through them.
Oh god.
And it's like,
it's so fast.
Dude, that itself could make me get off.
Fucking ridiculous though. Like, I've seen some where it's just like.
Dude, I hate when it gets to the anime ones and there's like a horse destroying this girl.
Bro, okay, you gotta explain to me why. Like, why is it that there's so many, like, different, like, anything you want to find on the internet, you can find it as far as, like, porn. Like,
well, there's rule, I think it's 34.
Oh, 34.
It's literally a rule on the internet.
Go ahead.
And it says...
I'm waiting.
If it's made, there's a porn of it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because, like, you can find Homer, fucking Peter.
Marge or
Homer, fucking, like, you can find anything. You want to find Pikachu sucking a Totodile's dick? Like, I know this Pokemon too. You can. And I'm like,
well, yeah.
Who's watching this shit?
Why would you not, though? Well...
Why would you not?
You caught me up.
Oh, no.
Not why would you not. It's more of like, sometimes I'm feeling adventurous watching porn. That's it. That's the only reason why. Like, I would never actually try.
You have to watch something like that.
I do. I watch it once a day. Apparently. I watch it more than I watch YouTube.
Once a day?
More than I watch YouTube.
Bro, I'm concerned. You might need to...
You know who's not? My dick. He's good.
Okay, hold on. Maybe you just need to get laid more. Because I'm telling you.
Absolutely.
I don't know. That's so concerning.
Which is bad because I have a girlfriend.
No, I'm just kidding. That's a private talk.
That's private talk. No. But I am gonna have the talk with her though soon. About
Is this
I'm reaching.
This?
Yeah. Okay. I feel like it's to the point to where I feel like I care more about her than she does about me, or I'm taking the relationship more seriously than she is.
Yeah.
But it's only because of the way I've been acting recently. I was a bad guy in the past.
Mm-hmm.
I had done some shit that I probably shouldn't have done.
Definitely shouldn't have done.
But now that I'm actually like into it, I'm not getting the same into it back. Which might be my karma for not being in for the way I tried to get out of it.
I mean, it could be that, but it's mainly because.
I mean, she could be mad.
If anybody listens to this, I'm gonna get a lot of hate for saying this too. Usually, men typically, if they do care, will put more into the relationship than a woman.
That makes sense. Well,
if they care. Now, that's what I'm going to say, if they care, because there's a lot of dudes out there that will date just to date, and they don't give a shit about you and won't care about you. You'll see it. But if a man truly cares about you, you'll see the fact that...
No, don't mind that. We poop. We poop. I mean, we could go back.
Oh, yeah. No,
like, literally, you could just pause
it. Oh, yeah, because you'll need to edit this out. I hope you know that. Because that's just... So anyways...
Hey, guys, we're back. Yeah, sorry. Actually, let me introduce my guest today.
Guest today? Are you trying to tell me that you're gonna like?
No. This is. I don't know if I should change the name of Tay's podcast right now. Like, I haven't really worked. Podcast? Do that. It's being recorded right now on mine, so I don't know what to do. I think I can just change my name now. I think it should be easy to just change the name.
I think you should just do it because to be like whatever you said, the TNJ, whatever.
TNJ's podcast.
Yeah, because you're first. Because you're going to be doing more podcast, like every Friday you'll be doing your own podcast, and then every probably...
Yeah, that's why I wanted to have the Taze podcast. I think we should probably do this every
Wednesday, which I'm so glad we're discussing this while we're on a podcast.
Yeah, actually, that is pretty good. We're talking about this.
I'm being 100% sarcastic.
No, I thought you were being ironic,
no,
but okay.
Yeah, ironic a little bit. Anyways, so back to what I was saying about when guys do like a girl, they'll put 150% into that relationship.
Absolutely.
The girl will put 100% into that relationship. That does stem from the fact that most of the time, girls have been fucked over so much by those other dudes who don't care.
Well, yeah.
That they don't want to usually put more into the relationship because they're like, if I put more energy into this,
he could
just leave me the next day and not care, because this is what happens to women's heads, because
But that's what I'm thinking. Like,
but for guys,
mine,
we do everything. Like, think about it. Like, how many times you just went above and beyond just for her. Because that's what your mind is like, I just want to go above and beyond for her.
I know, like, pleasing her is making my day better.
Yeah, like any time I can do and I think that's also because like in general, like if I can make someone happy, it just like instantly just makes me
especially somebody who's
that's awesome. But
choosing to be with you.
Yeah, well, someone you care about too. So if someone I care about all of a sudden gets happy because of something I did, it's
great. I mean, family, it feels interesting.
By the way, I like how we went from porn.
Yeah, that is true. We went directly to our relationship.
Like just fucking, oh man, the conversation's just going all out of whack. But yeah,
it is. But it's an hour, so we gotta talk.
See, have you even brought up any topics, or did you just?
I have not. I just talked about life, and I said
no. I'm talking about like, have you wrote down any topics to talk about on the
absolutely
podcast? Oh, that's great. That's on this. I have to. Will it exit? Will it stop?
I have no idea. Let's find out. That is so
cute. You have Jamie in your top 5 or top 7, whatever that was.
Topics for videos. Hopefully it's still recording.
You'll need to edit this out, just so you know. Actually, I'm going to make a mark of it. You want to know why? Because I just name dropped.
Oh, yeah, you did. And it's still recording.
So 22? Okay. So let's hit 20 minutes.
I added a flag to it.
Oh,
dude, this is
thing
an
has
amazing
everything.
app.
I don't even
That's why
need
I said
to do anything.
You need to download it.
Yeah, I probably will. What is going... Wait, I didn't put it on my... See, something's wrong with me. I'm sorry. I thought I put this on my charger.
Oh, we'll say that's where you messed up.
I guess so. Anyways. Yeah, so...
But yeah, no, I do have topics, but the first topic I actually thought about for this podcast was fame.
What about it? There's a lot of things that goes into
Do you want to be famous? And in what type of way?
Absolutely not. I don't want to be like, of course, with you, like if you become popular, you'll become famous. I don't want it because it just leads. Like, I don't think there's anything good about being famous. I know there's a lot of people that say, "Oh, you get people that recognize." I don't want to be recognized in public. Oh, well, you get all sorts of. No, I don't want to do that. I only want the money that comes with it usually.
Okay, that makes sense.
Like, I like the money that comes with it. Like, I'll probably do this a lot on this podcast, but to quote J. Cole, when he talks about like, fuck the fame, but the money is what I like.
Yeah, no,
because
I get that.
The money is awesome. Silence your phone. But
oh yeah, I should probably take that off.
Yeah, but okay. So like the money's awesome, but I hate fame. Fame just leads to nothing but like usually I don't think it's money that corrupts people, it's the fame.
love how you put your phone across the room. Fucking smart.
I don't need it. Yeah.
I know.
Well, I'm also charging it. Honestly, I didn't do that because, like, oh, I'm smart. And I was thinking ahead, and I just happen to charge it across the room. But yeah, I just don't.
But I believe there's good things to being famous. Like
what?
I feel like once you're famous, you start understanding more of how you could positively affect people. Affect people.
That's actually
because some people could look up to you and be like, "Holy shit, I want to be like him." Like I've been listening to Kevin Hart recently on the podcast, and the way he's just trying to live his life is so positive to me and so good. Because he doesn't deny anything that he did. But he's like, I just need to get better.
Well, obviously not Kevin Hart's by J. Cole's.
Yeah, Kevin's Hart. That's like...
yeah. Like, that's something they're talking
about. But, dude, but the way he's living, I'm like, dude, why am I not doing more?
Yeah. Well, because you're not famous like that.
No, it's not even that. I'm, like, not even trying, though.
Oh, so that's what... Because I thought when you were talking about, like, making a better life and stuff, I didn't think about it. I was thought you were talking about, like, for other people, too.
No, I'm talking about... I want to be happier with the way I'm living my life. And I believe the more I do... Like, when I was back in high school, I was actually happy with my life. God,
do I miss high school so much?
Because I was playing football. I was working out. I was also... kicking it with friends every day.
Every day
like we were playing basketball and shit like that. Like we were actually active.
You had nothing to do. Everything. Like you didn't have any. Like you only had to go to school, of course, but you didn't have to like work and come home and pay the bills.
It's more of like I was obligated to do that, so I had fun when I was doing that. That's the way high school was for me.
Yeah.
The fact that we get to choose our work, I think, is also the part that makes us not think of it as the same way we thought of as school.
Yeah.
But I feel like the way I'm now trying to work, like I started looking into, don't laugh at me, but I started looking into comedy. Like I actually wanted to try to be a comedian, and I started looking up places to be, like, to go to see people tell jokes and everything.
Yeah.
To like actually try to start understanding. Is it the presentation? Is it the way you say something?
I mean, if you want to look at anything, like one of the best comedians I think around is probably Bo Burnham.
Yeah. Oh, dude, but I love watching Bill Burr.
The only issue with stuff like that is the market is so oversaturated for that.
It is, but it's also
there's
like
so many people.
If comedians. You can keep trying, like you can keep making money, just not being that.
You just definitely have to do it as a hobby. You have to make it a hobby.
No, because people say once you don't make it a hobby anymore, like most comedians are like, oh yeah, this was just my secondary or third thing I was doing.
Yeah.
But once I made it number one, I started actually getting somewhere.
Yeah.
And that's when I'm like, if I put all of me into it, like I'm trying to do with this podcast right now, I want to be to where I don't miss weeks. Like I record that far in ahead that I'm like,
yeah, I mean that's.
Or when if I need to make an update that day, I could just throw that in. But
I get what you're saying.
I want to be like I actually want to try to be yeah, I want to be famous. I want people to look up to me and be like, he's living this type of life and he came from there though. Because that's what people always say, they came from somewhere, but you don't actually see it.
Yeah, they came from the ghetto or whatever.
Yeah, I've never actually seen somebody at my level get into any higher tax bracket.
I mean,
because if I could do that,
like from around here, or
no, just from
LeBron James
I know.
Oh, people you know. Like, yeah, because if you knew anybody like that was like that, they usually would help you out a little bit.
Yeah, especially if you're a good friend.
Yeah.
But I feel like since there's no one that's done that, and dude, first thing I'm gonna do is take you, my friend, A, and then just probably. No. I wasn't gonna say that. No. I don't know how much longer she's gonna be here.
She'll probably be gone.
But
God rest her soul.
R.I.P. in the chat.
Can I get an F in chat, please?
But yeah, no, I just feel like I would actually be able to do something good with my fame. Because I have not seen many people try to do good stuff with their fame. Like
Little Dicky, have you seen what he did?
Are you talking about Earth?
Yes.
I have actually not seen a music video for Earth. Like it's a music video?
Are you kidding me? Yes.
So it's a song called Earth.
So it's a song called Earth.
Okay, and I know it has a video that
the video starts out
popular.
And a bunch of kids are messing around, like goofing off with each other, and they knock over a trash can. Trash just flies everywhere. Like the video pans in on like a street filled with garbage and like just crap, and then like the kids don't care that they knocked over a trash can. They're bullying a kid, and like I think Little Dicky comes up, and like I don't remember exactly what happens because I don't watch that part of it too much. But then like he starts thinking about the fact that like I don't know why he says we love the earth, because obviously not everybody loves the earth.
Yeah, some people don't even care.
Some people don't believe it. Some people don't even believe it's an earth. Some people believe there's a ton of different things, but no, I'm talking about that.
Like flat.
Oh god, yeah, flat. They believe that global warming doesn't exist, all that stupid stuff. So he starts talking about that, and he zooms out, and he starts just going through like the earth as it was, kind of like back when we were cavemen. Like he
when
only
they tried
has
dinosaurs.
No, because they like when caveman days, because he only has
They had
like
dinosaurs in caveman days.
a little thing. No, the dinosaurs are extinct before the cavemen come around. We were way after the dinosaurs. Like the dinosaurs went extinct. Like most of the population on Earth went extinct, and then like millions and millions of years later, then we started developing people.
More people. Okay.
No, just people. Like monkeys started developing, and then we developed the monkeys, which also people don't believe in.
I was thinking the Flintstones way.
No, no, that's not. But
I don't know why.
He had like this little thing covering his dick, and that was it. Like he had nothing else on, so he was like a cave person. And then it was like there was no cities, no streets, no cars.
Yeah, it looked like it was back in the day. And you would
go through the whole entire Earth, and he was talking about how the fact we love the Earth, and then all the other people that he got on that track were, you know, have you even heard the song?
I haven't. That's why I'm like, dude, we can just watch it after this.
It bothers me that you haven't watched this.
Dude, I didn't know about old.
It's awesome.
Or that Old Town.
Okay, I will say this.
Road.
As far as the song, and I know people are gonna agree with me probably on this. The song is bad. The song sucks. It's not a song though. That's why.
It's like
it's not,
more of a video. It's
more
almost
of
like
a
This
video
Is America.
Message. No, because This Is America is still a good ass song.
I don't like that song without the video.
I can still. Oh yeah, that's true. Because I
have to watch it.
I have to watch the video, but it's only because Childish Gambino is like the greatest dancer of all time.
Oh yeah, no.
Like I could literally watch his body movements.
Then have you seen his new shit?
No, I thought he was done. I thought he was done.
Like he has this like hour-long special with Rihanna, where he's like, I think Rihanna. I think it's either Rihanna or SZA.
Oh.
So I have no idea, but I know that he was definitely awesome in that.
No, but like it's not a song. There's like 20 different people on it. Like most of those people have like 1 or 2 word lines. Like they're not saying much. They're just saying little short things. It's a kind of a Little Dicky comedy. There's like a lot of comedy thrown into it. And then in the end, he goes on like a verse about how the fact that like we need to protect this earth. Like we're ruining this earth, and this is the only one we have. And all the money that he's getting from this video is going straight to try to help out environmental protection. He's selling these sweaters and shirts that have like this earth with all these animals on stuff on it and him on it, and they're like expensive as fuck. But all the proceeds go to like help different charities about helping Earth because we need to clean up Earth because I've heard that like we only have a couple more years before it's like irreversible, which is not gonna like. I don't know.
I feel like once the humans are gone...
oh man, Earth will get so much better.
No, it'll just heal itself.
No.
The Earth is always... It seems like the Earth thrives no matter what we... or anything on it does.
We're the only ones to do stuff like this. But yes, that is true.
Like, the Earth is going to figure out a way to survive even after we're gone.
Maybe. Because what we're doing is a crap ton of damage to like... Because what we're damaging, we're not damaging...
But what could a flood not heal?
No, what I'm saying
is... Like, if they just flooded the Earth. Like, if the Earth... This says the sea levels are rising, right?
We're not... No, because we're not... It's not about the flood. That has nothing to do... Like, that is just a side effect. That's our issue, is that it might flood. Earth won't care that it floods.
You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, wouldn't that help
What it cares about is the ozone layer. The ozone layer is the thing that protects us and the Earth from the sun. And we're depleting it at a rapid rate.
What?
Which is... And the ozone layer is the thing protecting us from the sun. And if the sun starts getting in more heat rays, it'll heat up the oceans and evaporate them all. Then it'll kill every animal and everything on the planet. And literally Earth in...
Would turn into Mars?
Thousands or millions of years, probably. Over the course of millions of years, would turn into Earth. That's why a lot of people don't care and be like, oh, why would I care? Because like we're not going to be around in a million years, so why would we care? But it's like other people are like, no, we should still protect this earth. It's like you should still have some respect for it. It's like going into someone else's house and fucking walking in mud. But yeah, so the ozone layer would disappear. Earth would be no more. It would literally just turn into Mars.
That's wow.
And like if we took this planet that was one of the most habitable planets in our galaxy and just turn it to fucking ash, like that humans are one of the worst civilizations.
We should definitely figure out though if we like how to
combat
inhabit other planets though too.
Well, that would be something that we'd have to give NASA a more budget for, but people don't believe in NASA.
I feel like we would just have to get along more because I feel like if you know how people are like,
well, they're
very split on where their interests are.
Oh God, yeah. 100%.
Because everybody cares about so many different
things.
But I feel like
so
if
many
we
things that don't
all
matter.
started working together with each other,
I will tell you this:
we would figure out everything much faster.
Thanks to the worst invention ever made, the internet. That's why we can't.
No, I feel like
the internet came around, and it wasn't bad. It was a tool that we used to help search up stuff. It was a tool. And then they were like, well, we can take advantage of this internet by connecting everybody. Everyone would be connected.
Yeah, I feel
then
like
we started connecting on social medias. And then we started realizing how shitty other people on social media are. And then we're protected behind this wall, so why would I care what I say?
But if you ever thought anybody was perfect, I think you were the one in the wrong.
No, that's true. But
you can't think of other people, anybody as perfect.
Yeah. But because of the internet has a lot of power.
It does, because of herd mentality or mob mentality. Because the more people that say it, the more true it becomes.
In a way, yes. Well, because the more people, they'll believe it.
Yeah, see, so the more people that say it's a good thing or say that you needed to be like this, why aren't you like that?
Yes.
And then it's like, everybody just, like one person says it, they get 1 like, 2 likes, 3 likes. And then it just keeps going so far to where
70 likes, 40 shares.
Some people either have to be perfect or just have to accept the fact that they will
what is happening
disappear.
Is political wise, and I don't, we're not going to talk about politics or religion too much on this, but as political wise is the fact that we're becoming like, so there's an extreme left, extreme right.
Yeah, there's always.
And everyone's trickled in in
There's
between.
always extremes of everything.
Yeah, well, no, what I'm saying is that
these extremes are being heard.
Well, no. It's more people are becoming extreme because some of the people that were not extreme left, they were just like, I believe in some of this. Because of social media, they've been kind of forced to be more extreme. So more and more people have flocked to like.
But I feel like it's only because
so many people that are more extreme.
I only feel like that's because of the whole
right and left.
The way people are starting to think about the way the world is now. Because some people are like, if I don't feel comfortable with this, it shouldn't be a thing.
Yeah.
I don't, like, your comfortability doesn't matter in the 100%. Evolution of anything.
Go in more on that. Because it took me a while to understand what you meant by that, but now I get what you mean by it.
No, but, like, some people believe that, like, these safe space things...
Stupid.
Like, I don't feel like you can grow if everything you're around you're always comfortable with.
Yes, 100%.
Like, that's not how humans grow.
Yes.
We've always evolved from the worst and made it a gift. We made what could hurt us a strength.
Or we just left people alone. And if we were uncomfortable around this person, we just
you could not see that person people want it to not exist. Like, if they don't like 100%. Something or don't feel comfortable with it, they're like
gone.
I don't even want this to be thought of as a good thing. Yes. Like, I don't want people to be able to even like this.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Like,
which is weird to me because it's like, why not just have your own likes and interests and just don't do the things you don't like?
Because that's middle. That's being a middle and being in the middle ground. And it's really hard to be in the middle, especially nowadays.
No, but I feel like it's, some people, they've had such an out of control life that they want to control other people's lives.
I think that stems from, again, the internet, and you have access to it more. So, like, okay, let's
you can have more people who will agree with you. Yes.
No. The other way is like you're a dude and you hate gay people, fucking hate them. But before the internet, you didn't know a lot of gay people. You didn't even know who was gay. You just hated them, but you didn't really like say anything because you didn't know who was gay. Now you have the internet. Now you're like, dude, there's so many gay people now. Like, just my internet's flooded with gay people. So now you're like thinking, well, now I need to get rid of them because now all of a sudden they're popping up. Before, you were ignorant. You didn't know, hey, no one's gay around me. That's what you believed because that's what you thought you saw was like, oh, nobody's gay around me. But now you have the internet.
But no.
Everything you hate, you can see. I hate stupid people. That's all I see.
It's not that. It's not that even if you hate it, it's more of like people are trying to force other people to do good.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Like literally, not the gay or straight thing. It's like if you don't like gay people, people will come to you because you don't like gay people.
Yeah, and then that person
they'll try to erase you.
Yes, and that person will try to erase all the gay people. That's what I'm saying is by...
but...
It's both sides.
It is both sides, but one side is more extreme. Like, being PC is now a thing.
Oh God, PC.
Like, I remember 10 years ago, that wasn't a thing.
YouTube videos from 10 years ago?
They
would have got destroyed. Like a couple years ago?
Just from what some comedians have even joked about.
I see. Okay, hold on. Comedy's a whole different thing.
No, it's not that. I just mean from what like comedians were joking about back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Was so shallow to what it is now. Because now comedy has to get deep. It has to have so many layers.
Or it has to be PC. Because Kevin Hart... I
feel like comedy can be PC.
Kevin Hart.
He's not PC. He just doesn't like doing...
He's so PC.
He doesn't like offending others.
It's not just that he doesn't like offending others. It's that he's literally PC.
Like, he didn't want to offend his wife, so he had a secret mistress.
He is for 10-year-olds, 11-year-olds, 12-year-olds. That's his kind of comedy. Is that
yeah, for kids.
He's for kids. He's very PC. He very much doesn't like try to offend people. But like Cat Williams... He doesn't... Opposite of PC.
No, it's not that. It's just that that's like... I don't feel like Kevin Hart could get away with it. By the way his body... he acts in his comedy and the way he gives off that character. No, he couldn't. He doesn't seem like the type of person to be like, oh yeah, this guy? Yeah, fuck that guy. He's not that type of dude to me. Well, no. He hasn't shown that he could even be that type of guy. Because the first thing he did with, like, the first thing he does with everything that happens to him is apologize. Like, he wants people to understand, I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm just doing me, and this is... getting to you. Yeah. Other people try. They try so hard to get under people's skin. Like, they love annoying and just making people mad.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Like Ricky, he is one of those comedians that he'll try to get under anyone's skin.
Piss him off. Just
because it's funny. To
him,
yeah,
it's hilarious.
To him, he doesn't even care if you're laughing. He's laughing. But there's so many. You're right. Cat Williams is another one. Oh, Dave Chappelle. He doesn't talk about other people that much, but he talks about a lot of general things.
In general, he's just not what like the PC crowd wants.
Yeah, because he's. I wouldn't know if it's free spirited because there are some PC people that I agree with.
It's the fact that PC isn't all bad.
It's not all bad.
It's just the fact that I feel like
the way it's being policed.
Oh, so hard.
Like. The fact that there are now some laws...
They don't want you to joke about anything that could offend somebody.
That's what doesn't make sense. I feel like in comedy, anything is legal. It's like fighting.
Oh, in comedy, yes.
Anything's legal.
Like, because here's the thing. It's a joke.
No, it's not like somebody's trying to hurt somebody. They're trying to...
It's a fucking...
make people laugh.
Joke. Like, here's the thing. What people always say is, well, it wasn't funny. You don't like it, that's fine.
I know, that's okay.
Don't worry about it. Don't watch them. It's not funny to you. It'll be funny to someone else.
Why do they want to ruin it? That's what I don't get.
It's not that they want to ruin it.
Why do they want people to not be able to see
They have the mentality that they want to change people for, in their minds, what is better. And they don't understand or don't care that comedy is different. Because comedy, I think, is the number one thing that gets hit by PC people.
Yeah, PC.
Like comedians constantly talk about the PC police because they constantly talk about
SJWs hate comedians.
Yeah, comedy, and it's because they just think that you should be able to make jokes without offending anyone, like Kevin Hart does. He makes jokes without trying to offend anyone. But to me, that's not about comedy. Comedy is about laughing at the darkest of dark.
Yeah, when you can laugh at your pain.
I can't laugh. I can't
laugh at my pain.
I know. I can't laugh at Kevin Hart's stuff.
I can.
It bores me. It makes me snooze. I used to think he was funny, but he just makes me bored. Like, it's just so boring to hear.
I would say Kevin Hart is a great introduction into
he's a great storyteller. Yes, you ready introduction.
Because once I started,
You can't jump into
hearing
Bo
about
Burnham.
him, yeah.
He tells you to kill yourself in a song, and my God, I'm so surprised he didn't get torn
Bo
apart.
Burnham, he understood how to play the game.
He also said, "Don't kill yourself." After that, he's like, "I don't think I have to explain jokes, but don't."
Yeah, no,
kill
because
yourself.
it's like, because some people don't get that when you're trying to be funny, you're not trying to hurt
joke.
anybody.
It's a joke.
No, it's not only that, but it's
I
like,
don't. But that's what I'm
even
saying.
if it's at the expense of somebody else, I was trying to get that person to laugh. Like when you know how you can joke around with some family members and it's okay.
Yeah, like you
but
can
there's
roast
some
the fuck
family
out of
members
them.
you can't.
You can't roast because they're sensitive.
Like,
it's a joke.
I'm not even gonna say that. There's something I was about to say, but I'm not even gonna say. I'll tell you after the podcast.
It comes down to a joke.
No,
by the way,
does.
You're gonna say that, and we're gonna probably say that. I'm gonna tell you after the podcast. We're not gonna remember anything after this goddamn.
We might
podcast.
not, but
I guarantee it. Like we're gonna be like, wait.
I don't know. Some of this stuff's pretty good, but yeah.
No, it comes down to a joke. That's all I want to say.
Yeah.
It
was meant to be funny.
Yes. Comedians come down to a joke. That's all it is. If they say something that pisses you off, they're a comedian.
And
it's
that's
a
not
joke.
only that's not the only reason I'm saying that. I'm not saying that because I'm also trying to be a comedian.
I know.
I'm not trying
That is funny.
I'm no shameless plug.
You're gonna
I'm
be like,
just saying
fucking faggots.
Yeah, no, it's like I'm not I feel like but I have dark humor.
Oh,
things that like
you have to have dark humor.
Like have
It's
you
funny.
seen the Comebackers?
No, that sounds like a porn.
It does.
It sounds like a porn.
But it's a football movie. And there was this dude, I forget who he was.
Bro, comebackers. I can't. Comebackers.
But dude, there was this guy. He was supposed to be an all-star. He was like the biggest introduction ever in that show. What movie? He came up in a limo. There was fireworks. There was like a parade just about him. But then when he walked out of the limo, he took one step and landed on the sunflower seed. And his leg bent forward.
What? That just sounds stupid.
It was so funny. Because it was like 5 minutes of pure introduction of this guy. How great he was.
Because
How
they were setting it up.
He was a
setting up the
football
joke
player.
thing.
Like he could take a tackle.
Yeah.
He was like the all-star.
That is kind of great.
And then he steps on a sunflower seed and breaks his leg. Like when you see it happen, like I was like, oh my God, this is an underdog story of them trying to make it up. Now with this guy.
I can tell that sounds kind of stupid.
It was one of those satire movies though. And
so it's like a scary movie.
Yes,
okay,
it was kind of like that, but a football version of the scary movie.
By the way, the newer scary movies suck ass.
Yeah.
They're garbage. They're just awful.
Like I feel like all movies are starting to get like that. Like even horror.
No, yes. Horror, okay.
Is getting so
boring.
It's no longer scary. And I don't know if it's because I'm getting older.
No.
Or my imagination's disappearing. But I do know that when I watch a horror movie now, it's not even that I can predict what's going to happen next, because the jump scares are still being like,
no, I can.
But I feel more of like, well, Jesus, that's over.
I hate to sound like this too, because we're going to sound like old people that, back in my day. But like, no, because me and my girlfriend, like we didn't even really like scary movies like that, but we started watching them and we got scared. Like, Conjuring universe, the beginning.
Oh my God. The first movie in there?
As far as I remember.
The clap.
Oh God. No, Conjuring, I think it was Conjuring 2. That was the scariest scene I've ever seen, was when you see the dark shadow of the nun. And she goes over to the poster, the painting of her.
And then she comes out.
Runs out of the painting. Scared the shit out of me.
That was another topic.
Well, hold on.
It was nightmares.
Keep that in your head. Oh God, no, I got another branch off of that then. Scared the shit out of me. Scared me to death.
Well, because when like the light came off, she like wasn't there. Then they turned on the light. When the light's on, you're supposed to be safe.
Do you remember that movie we watched together? And it was like, so she turned off the light. Figure showed up. She turned on the light.
Not lights
out. It
out.
disappeared. She turned off the light.
I think it was called Lights Out, actually.
Yeah, I think it probably was.
It was every time you were in the dark, you could see her.
Yes, that was
so contradicting.
Yes, I know. But it was scary because you saw her over here. She turned off the light. It was kind of funny though in a bit because she kept turning it off and turning it back on.
What the fuck is that?
She's like, what is this? What is going on? That's what we would all do. And then, and what I really liked about that was you never knew when the jump scare was going to happen because she kept turning it off and on, and you were like, oh, okay, it's not scary anymore. It's kind of, oh my god,
because it was when she turned on the light.
Yes.
And then she was there.
Yes, and it was fucking terrifying.
That brought tears to my eyes.
Every single scary movie
terrified me.
we have watched since, nothing.
No,
we haven't
Sinister. Sinister got me.
See,
I'm not gonna lie.
I didn't watch Sinister until recently.
No.
It was nothing.
Okay. I saw it when my little sister was still trying to make hot chocolate for me.
Okay.
Just letting you know.
It's a weird introduction.
It was more of like, well, because in the movie of Sinister, the little girl's the one who kills.
Oh, yeah. The kills.
And I have a little sister.
Oh, yeah.
Who was around the same age as those kids. So it was more of like, I connected too much with it real life-wise.
Speaking of that,
so I was like, oh my god.
Did you ever watch the Blair Witch when you were young?
Yes.
Blair Witch.
Or It has a child.
Blair Witch, in my head, before I rewatched it, the scariest movie I have ever seen in my entire life.
But let me ask you this. Was the Blair Witch scary because of the anticipation throughout the whole movie?
No, I'll get to that in a minute. Because I rewatched it.
Okay.
Because I told my girlfriend, and we started talking about it, I was like, "You never seen the Blair Witch?" She's like, "No." And I'm like, "Dude, it's the scariest."
Which one did you watch? The new one?
The first one. No, the first one.
Oh.
I'm talking about the first one.
The
The found footage
the
version.
OG.
And we watched it. And I was like, "Oh, scary part's about to come up. I'm going to get ready. The scary part's about to come up." Okay, that obviously wasn't that scary anymore. Okay, the scary part's about to come up. Yes, about to...
Yeah, the anticipation.
Okay, that's not scary either. Oh, they're about to go into the house. This is so scary. Okay, he's just kind of standing in a corner. Oh, she gets knocked out. Oh, and the movie's over. Huh. And it had nothing to do with anticipation. It had to do with the fact, well, I think that's where you might be right as far as saying you mature a little bit more. It wasn't even remotely scary. Like, not once in the movie, when she was clacking the trees, did I ever, like...
But do you feel like you've become desensitized to scary things?
Yes, 100%. I think I became... Because we started binge-watching all the scary movies we could watch.
And I think that might
have desensitized us from watching... Because we would even watch scary movies. Because I don't even know why we like doing that, but it's just fun.
No, I'm not going to lie. I like feeling scared.
Yeah, I don't know why.
When I'm sitting there in the comfortability of my own home,
I think it has something to do with adrenaline.
I've definitely noticed I have been an adrenaline junkie when it comes to...
But scary movies don't do that anymore.
But
because they do that, they all have that same cliche, like, jump scare. Jump scare.
But I have seen really some movies that, like, surprise you with their techniques.
I haven't. What movies? Because you got to let me know. Because I haven't seen... Like, me and my girlfriend have been digging to find scary movies. Like, we've been looking at some really bad ones just to try to find something.
I went to an old one. Yeah, I went to
after this because we probably got like 10 minutes of editing to do out of this.
But an old scary movie I watched recently was The Cell.
Okay.
I don't know if you've ever seen The Cell.
Never heard of it. So.
Okay, it's about the psychiatrist who they have this technology to go inside the minds of people and to get them to confess to things or talk about things in a certain way.
You like really psychological.
Psychological horror is big on me now.
Yeah, I can tell because after you were watching one at the apartments that was like that. It was like a psychological horror.
To be honest, I feel like that is the scariest thing to me is when it's in your mind.
See, the reason why it's not scary to me is just because I usually don't believe it. Like, usually it's like far-fetched.
No, it's not even that. Yeah. It's like, because the thing about psychological horror that gets to me is like, is the movies, when people think you're crazy. Have you seen A Cure for Wellness?
Yeah, I love that movie.
That one.
that so good.
Terrified me.
Yep.
Because think about it, no one believes you.
Yeah.
You're trapped in this. I always put myself into that place.
That movie is true.
Like, I'm like, if I was him, what would I do?
See, here's the thing. This is because my mind is really fucked up anyways. I always think that that is the truth. Like, that actually is. Like, I always think that, especially when things go good for me, I'm always like, am I just, like, a completely mentally challenged person, like, completely, like, void of what's going on, that I'm, like, visualizing all this stuff is happening to me? And secretly, I'm just in some psychiatric ward going like this. I'm on a podcast right now with my best friend. I'm on a podcast. Like, that's what's happening in my head is I'm like, that is a possibility.
You have a weird you're a little schizophrenic. That's what that means.
Could be. I don't
Because
know. I probably have a lot of problems.
That's a loss of reality.
No, I don't believe it.
No, it's not that.
But
It's
I'm like,
the fact that that's a
be.
thought in your head, like
Yeah.
it could be.
Yeah, it could be.
That is a little bit schizophrenic.
It's more or less. It's more of just like a funny, like, you know, it'd be funny if that was actually the truth. Like if you you weren't actually talking.
You know, like if I was in an insane asylum,
just like talking to my best friend. I'm talking to my best friend.
Because like,
and they're just like, oh, this guy again.
And it's like, what if? Because I thought about it further, because I had a nightmare about this one time.
Oh god. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go to the nightmare part.
So yeah, we're just gonna move on to that. But I had a nightmare that I was watching a movie. And the movie was about this guy who was living my life. Like, he was living my life.
Okay.
But he was...
In the dream?
It was in the dream.
Life? Okay,
and I was, like, watching it happen. Like, it was a movie.
That's hot.
And it was, like...
That's really hot.
It was
I like that.
me doing it, though. And I was like, okay, he's doing that and everything.
That's fucking cool.
And
who was playing you?
No, it was me.
Oh, like, you were playing yourself?
Yeah.
That's kind of self-conceited.
No.
you made yourself your own actor?
Yeah, no, I was the own star of my own movie.
And action.
No, but then but I was actually in an insane asylum. Like, it showed me side by side two things that were happening.
What does that say? Can we only record for an hour?
Oh yeah. So, but I'll just finish
up. Yeah, we're gonna finish up this topic and then.
But yeah, I was it showed me side by side me living this life and me also in the insane asylum. It showed me both of them.
Mm-hmm.
And so, at one point in the insane asylum, every new face I saw, like if my caseworker started to come and talk to me, that new face was a new friend I met in my other life.
Dude, that's so cool.
And then I just kept associating both with each other to where this one was thinking this life.
That's fire.
And I was like, that, not that could be my reality now, because everything's too real to me now.
Yeah.
But I was like, that would be awful. Like, it made me think, if I was crazy like that, would I know?
No, that's the thing. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. It's like you wouldn't know.
Do you know when you're mad?
That's what I'm wondering, because like those people that go fucking batshit crazy, I don't think you do know, because even we got a couple more minutes. Even they go, like, oh, I'm doing this, and like they think they're actually doing
but
that.
But
they're not.
You know how like real life feels?
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like,
well, you ever had a lucid dream and never really knew that it was...
No. I've only had a few... I had a lucid nightmare one time.
Oh, God.
Where I got chased.
Bro, no, wait. How did you have... You can't have a lucid nightmare because when you can control it, you just fuck them up.
No, that was the weird thing. I was like, okay, I can control this. But whatever it was chasing me didn't work.
Oh.
Like, literally, I'd be
that
like,
must have scared the shit out
area.
of you.
Like, I would move my hands to the left, and then it would, like, change the scene. That's how I was, like, changing the channel.
That's so cool.
Of my life, though. I was like, I want a beach.
I want to talk about this, too.
And then I'm in.
But
we can just record another after.
Okay.
No, but then I'm in it. And but the worst part was, though, like, it was this... I watched The Hollows. Mm-hmm. That movie with the dude who's just, like, they follow you.
That's scary.
No, It Follows, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It Follows.
It Follows.
It's about this, like, you have sex with somebody and this thing, this shadow just
the scary
STD. Them. So it was like that, but this dude had, like, long hands.
Okay.
Like, his hands were extra long and they were sharp. They touched the ground when he walked. Yeah. And they were just sharp as hell and they would scratch the ground. And so I changed my scene and he, like, disappeared. But then he, like, walked through
Oh, yeah, no, because your dream fucked with you.
No, and he, like, started walking towards me. He just walking through it. And the worst part was, though, is when he caught me, he just looked at me, and then I woke up. That was my nightmare. And I was like...
I'd have been scared shitless.
I didn't sleep straight for a good month after that.
You might be schizophrenic.
I know I am. Like, I did a test, and I was, like... 37% schizophrenic.
See, no, when I have lucid dreams that are like nightmares, oh man, I beat their ass. Bro, like one of the ones I had was like this witch and she could fly. And she would like flying towards me. And as soon as I was like, I stopped and I was like, oh, this is a lucid dream. Oh, you're fucking done. So I started beating the fuck out of her and then strangled her. It was fucked up now that I think about it. I strangled her
it's a dream.
And then she disappeared. And I was like, Yes.
That's what I thought would happen. Because I
Yeah,
used to
I
have,
know.
I had a dream about
You had
vampires.
Freddy. You had
at
Freddy
one point.
Krueger in your dream.
It was, dude, this thing's face was so terrifying. It just had 3 holes.
That's weird.
And
Yeah.
there was
Yeah.
nothing.
That's fucking terrifying.
There was nothing else. It was just 3 holes of pitch black.
That's fucking terrifying.
And it was like 2D. And like, but when it looked at me though, I like looked into its eyes at myself and woke up.
Bro,
and I was like, dude,
your dreams are trippy.
I can't sleep anymore.
Alright. I think we should end it here.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
You know, I'm not that crazy.
Have you even done an outro yet? Do you even know how to do an outro?
So we're gonna end this podcast right now, and I hope you guys love it. You could check us out on everything.
Check us out on literally everything.
Like
same name
Spotify.
as the stuff that's on this.
Yeah, whatever you find this with, you're gonna find everything else. I don't know if it's gonna be.
What are our YouTube is still NIP, right?
Yes, our YouTube.
Okay,
is
you'll
still
probably
NIP.
find us on NIP, hopefully.
If we can upload this to that.
Yes, hopefully.
But yeah, no. Bye guys.